Hello everybody, hope you're doing well. Decided to bring out the Mosin-91 30. It's a nice beautiful day out here at the range. When I last checked the temperature, I believe it was 5 below, or also known as -5 degrees Fahrenheit. So nice little cool day, but I feel like this gun ought to feel right at home. This is a 1928 Ishev's factory refurb, so pretty common style that you'll see here in the United States. Factory refurbs are pretty common. A whole boatload of them came over. You got the markings here on the stock as well as on the receiver. So pretty cool gun. I haven't really fired this much. It shoots pretty far right, way more than I'd like. And I have not taken the time to adjust the front sight to get this thing zeroed in. I will do that at some point. Today is just to come out here and mess around in the cold and have a little fun, I guess. All right. So I got a bayonet for this. It's just your standard spike bayonet, which was common with these. I'm gonna show you how you put it on. It just slides in like this. It's kind of a tight fit, and then you just rotate it off to the shooter's right. And then you can see that it just cams here inside behind the front sight post. There's a notch cut out. And this is a little spring-loaded tab here, and that's how it locks in place. So I've heard that they didn't really have a lot of maybe sheaths for these things. That guys actually was kind of intended, or the idea was you put it on and it kind of just stayed on the rifle. I don't know enough about the history to know if that's true or not. It just seems like it'd be pretty cumbersome to have this thing on all the time. I don't know. And then to take it off, same thing. Push up on this tab a little bit, snap it over, and it slides right off. So I had thought about shooting this without the bayonet and with the bayonet, just to get an idea if there's any sort of impact change or zero change on the rifle. But since this rifle isn't really well zeroed, there's no point in even doing that. So again, like I said, I'm just going to shoot this in the cold, have a little fun. I don't know. I think the thing looks good out here in the snow and -5. So let's get to shooting. All right, the ammo we're going to be shooting today is some surplus Russian. This is just your standard ball ammo. I believe the head stamp is 1970. I believe it's 1970. And the factory code on here is factory 188, I believe. I got this years and years and years ago, so I don't remember what the actual weight on this is. I probably could have looked it up, but I didn't. But it's corrosive, so after I shoot this, obviously I'm going to have to clean my gun really well, but it's not too bad with bolt action rifles because there's a lot less stuff you got to clean. If I was shooting this in, like, say, an SVT-40, you have the whole gas system and everything. It's just a lot more work to clean a semi-auto when you're shooting corrosive versus a bolt action. All right, let's load it up. 5 rounds. 7.62 by 54 rimmed. So this rifle, if you don't know, if you're new to this, it's got a 5-round internal magazine. So we are hot, and we're shooting at a, I think it's a half-size IPSC steel at 100. Figure out what my hold is on this. Okay. So obviously, when guys were fighting wars with this thing, they had stripper clips or chargers that they used. So these would come in a 5-round stripper, plug it in, shove all 5 in. It's a lot faster. I don't have any Mosin strippers, so we're doing 5 rounds at a time. where it was going. All right. The joys of shooting a gun that you haven't properly zeroed, right? These are so fun to shoot. So if you get a click no bang with this older surplus ammo, you hold it for, I don't know, 10 seconds or so, just in case you have a hang fire. You could go off delayed, and you'd hate to cycle the bolt and have that round go bang while you're opening the bolt, because then you'll have an out of battery detonation, and that's not good. Obviously, if we were shooting modern ammunition, modern gun, especially if you're in a self-defense situation, you would just get that bad round out immediately and get a good round in. But we're at the range, we're shooting this vintage surplus weapons, surplus ammo, so we can take the time, and it didn't pick up a round, so that's on me. I just probably didn't cycle the bolt far enough back to pick up that round. So you can see there, the bolt's picked up the round. We're gonna go into the chamber. I'll send it home, send it down range. So I can't remember if I read somewhere or saw it on a video, I'm not sure, but the 7.62x54R is either the longest or one of the longest still in service military rounds in the world, which is crazy considering this weapon and round was developed in the late 1800s. And here we are, February of 2025. And I know for a fact this bullet, this cartridge, and as a matter of fact, this gun is being used in the Ukraine war currently. I saw a photo online of 91 30s in a lot rougher shape than this one in a foxhole or trench somewhere in Ukraine, which is pretty crazy to think this gun is still being used in modern warfare. But I mean, it works, it's effective, but I can tell you, I'd rather have an AR-15 or an AK if I was going into battle or any sort of self-defense situation. To be honest, I wouldn't want to have to rely on just a bolt gun, but it's effective, it works. Every round that I fired today has gone bang. Like I said, it's -5 degrees Fahrenheit out right now. and it's doing its job. So I will make another video about this gun when it warms up. I'm going to take it out. I'll get it actually zeroed and dialed in. We'll do a temperate, nice weather video with this gun and do some accuracy tests. At this range, I can shoot out to 800. Whether I can actually hit anything out to 800 is to be debated. But we can do, on this side, I can get out to 300, and then on the back side, I can go out to 8. So I'll do another video on this once I get it dialed, and we'll do some accuracy tests and some long range stuff. But you know, it's chilly. I may be ready to go inside and get warm, but I just can't resist to send another 5. That is just too much fun. You know, I just thought it would be inappropriate to come out here with the bayonet and not shoot it at least once with the bayonet on, right? I'd just be doing everybody a disservice. So we're gonna fire 5 rounds with the bayonet on because we can, and just because it's freaking cool looking. Big old huge spiked screwdriver on the end of this thing. All right, 5 rounds. Oh, that's awesome. All right, I lied. We're gonna do 5 more with the bayonet on. And then I promise I'm getting out of here and gonna go warm up. If it's gotten any warmer, I haven't noticed. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you got a kick out of seeing this old weapon being fired this nice, cold, snowy day. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.